At each close of show, to see Romulus we go. Haiku synopsis. In 575, hear our wizard summarize these strange times we've had.
Greetings, adventurers. It is I, Paulo Garbanzo, your host of Nat 21 Adventures, and also the host for Romulus's Haiku Wrap-Up without Romulus. It's like Haiku After Dark or something when Romulus isn't there. He is working on that big New Jersey Renaissance Festival with TJ and all the others there. So we welcome Roger Awesome, everybody. Welcome everybody to the show. Sir Dave. Hey, there's Reverend Tommy, of course. And let's see, Screaming Dragon, Zolani, Sally, AE. Oh my gosh. We had a great weekend this weekend at the Tennessee Renaissance Festival, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Oh my gosh. Just some guy. Welcome to the show. Oh my gosh. Well, I had a great week. So we're going to do this as usual. This is going to be the weekly wrap up. We're going to go backwards in time, traveling backwards in time. We had stuff going on every day of the week, honestly, except for Friday. So I hope y'all can hear me perfectly well here. But I think it's just all of me all by myself this week. But everyone, yes. Oh, great. That's congratulations, Sir Dave. 1 week till fully vaccinated. Yes. Oh, that'll be fantastic. There we go. I am fully vaccinated, and I'm very happy about that. And we have strange, let's call them strange. The Tennessee Fair has tried to. They have certain. No guests, just me tonight. I don't know if it's going to be anybody else. They might. I have haiku excuses from a lot of people. So at least they are contributing to the show one way or another. So there you go. And what we're gonna do tonight, let's see. Okay, so, all right, boop. All right, there we go. What's that? Oh, here we go. All right. Well, let's talk about what happened this week. Stepping backwards in time, what we have, my friends. Well, of course, we have the last thing that happened was. Yes, I ate them all as the ogre. Yes, that's Weird Scouts was just happened. But a few things also just happened. Obviously, what we have to do is start off with the love haiku to a Minotaur. I can drop this banner here, everybody. Bam. A love haiku. It goes a little something like this. queen of the undead. Thekla rules the underworld, and she rules my heart. Like how I got the gong in the shot there, everybody. I hope you like that. All right, there we go. In my high atop my underground layer, which is vaguely, it's like half underground. Anyway, there's a dartboard here. You would not believe how many times. Well, actually, it says it right there. How many times I've played darts with myself. Just see it. It's a juggler thing. I have to say it's a juggler thing. Trying to get better at a certain thing. Oh, and there's my phone. Some people just don't know. I'm on TV, Mom. I'm on TV. All right, chill with your phone. Yes. Paulo the ogre punched out his mama. I did. Crap. I'd rather punch out my dad, but that's a whole nother thing. Some exciting news, everyone. After the haiku and after the Weird Scouts, we had over 500 followers. So right during the Weird Scouts, we got over the top. There was 505 followers. So I'm thrilled. Thank you, everybody who is following the show. 500 followers. That's awesome. And it was really cute because today at the festival, at the Tennessee Renaissance Festival, a lady came up to me and was like, I want you to know I was exactly your 500th follower. And I was super thrilled. That's great. So thank you, person who did not say her name. Thanks for being out there. We've gotten so many followers from the Tennessee Fair. So I welcome everybody from the Tennessee Festival. They're still at the fair right now. Honestly, it just ended moments ago. I zoomed back home to do the haiku wrap up because my last show is at 3:30. So I'm done by 5. So I just zoom on back. Anyway, that's our love haiku. Let's get, since we're speaking of the Weird Scouts. Oh, wait. Okay. I made a haiku about 500 followers. Here goes. I'm just very excited. I'm just super excited. As I get my foot caught on the microphone. How do you do that? Here we go. My haiku, 100 followers. We hit 500. Thank you, everyone. You rock. Now go tell your friends. All right. Moving on. Backwards in time. Let's find those haiku excuses. Everyone actually on the show has earned their badge for haikus. So they were very fun. Let me just get to them. Here we go. Yes, everyone except Robert, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Here we go. Oh my gosh, so many of them. This one comes from Mayhemmer. I have a migraine. My allergies really suck. Someone end me, please. My allergies really suck. Huh? That's right. Okay, there you go. I'm sorry you're having a migraine. That is pretty funny. Okay, this one from Mab. Mobile Bubble Lab isn't going to make itself. I obey the muse. Obey the muse, Mab. Obey the muse. We're running a ish game. So honestly, I guess if it's the Isle of Cecil, wouldn't it be a Gree game? Anyway, Mystic Oddities of Theros and all that. Follow the muse. However, this one's from Loon. Missing 2 fingers. Loon can no longer haiku, so she says. I'm going to say if she wrote a haiku, wouldn't that mean that she can haiku? We'll get to that in a minute, though, about how she lost it, because the actual Tuesday night game is so far back in time, it's forever ago. And just some lady. Hang on, I'm catching up in the comments. I'm sure that was just so sorry. Oh my gosh, why didn't I see that? Yes, some lady from Tennessee and just some guy from Tennessee. Maybe you should get together. I don't know. All right. All right. Haiku excuse number 3. Let's see. Also from May. North Carolina. This state really hates my ass. Allergies are crap. Sorry, May. Sorry. Sorry. All right. This is Robert's haiku. Everyone count with me. No haiku for you. I just make role-playing games. Seriously. No, you're one short. Oh, it's like a meta haiku. It's meta in the meta. But then is it a haiku or is it not a haiku? Is it really? We don't know. Like, what is the, if it's one short, but it says it's one short, is it truly one short or just the silent gong goes to Robert Turk, who technically, I guess, would fail to get his badge in haiku, even though it was brilliant. Brilliant. The judges, some of the judges would give you, that's 2 syllables, Bob. That will get you. This is why we do the haiku wrap up, because we love Avatar: The Last Airbender so much. All right. So, moving backwards in time. Let's see. Okay, all right. All right. So, that's the Weird Scouts. Apparently, I was a character in the Weird Scouts as an ogre, or at least there was an ogre in the Weird Scouts. They named it Paolo, and then, well, that's what happened. They were supposed to throw them a moop into the sky, which thanks you, Robert, for putting that in there. I love it. I love that. I just love that the world is getting, like, the world that I created is just getting bigger with just more, people use a moop. For those of you who may not remember the moops from several campaigns ago, almost a year ago, the party first ran into moops. And a moop is a giant cow sheep mashed together. Wizards make owlbears, but a lot of people don't talk about the good things that wizards make, like moops. Wizards are half moop, half, anyway. Wizards make moops. Moops are half cow, half sheep, but all of the best properties. So they have all of the wool. They're bigger than your average cow. They have giant horns that you can use. So they have tasty meat, wool, and they're huge. And yes, season 2 and the Yala Moop costume for Halloween. It was so good. So whenever you're driving down the highway or driving down those like country roads and you see those big white things and you thought they were hay bales wrapped in plastic, no, my friend, that's a moop. You're just driving too fast to see that it's actually a gigantic ball of wool. And if you dug through that wool, you would find the face. Sometimes you don't want to, but it's true. That's what happens. Still want my sheep transportation system. I call it Uber. Silent gong goes for that one. Silent gong. All right, so moving backwards in time, we get to the Gothic horror game on. Oh, so we had. Well, let's talk about the Ren Fair. Let's talk about things that happened Sunday and Saturday. Tennessee had a great weekend. The weather was fantastic, and I'm sorry that my friends at Sherwood and at Scarborough had some really crazy weather this weekend. So. It was hot and muggy up in Tennessee, but it was wet down there in Scarborough and in Sherwood Forest Fair. So while people still have a great time, it was pretty rainy. So my apologies. That's what you get for Ren Fairs. You just never control the weather. Sometimes you have wonderful, wonderful days, and the next day just blah. Anywho's. Tennessee was, oh my gosh. Well, there was a lot of fun for me. We had some really great shows and just really great moments. Everybody's just thrilled to be outside. I hope mostly vaccinated. And I'm just thinking about the shows that I just did a few hours ago, where just the people were just crazy. It was crazy. Everyone just wants to have fun right now and just go out there and have a good time. So yeah, I'm super glad that everyone is there, and I'm just thrilled. I tell you, there are darn near 400 D21s out in the world now since I started this season. So since a month of Sherwood Forest and 3 weeks of Tennessee Renaissance Festival, there are darn near 400 new D21s out there in the world, and I am thrilled. I'm just thrilled. It's been tons of fun. Yes, it's always exciting when I drop the clubs. Oh my God, today was madness about throwing the clubs down. If you haven't seen my show, well, clearly you have no idea what we're talking about. It was good times. All right, so moving right along. Great weekend. Yep, rainy down south in Texas, but they've got. No, that was the last weekend. Hey, that was it, right? Okay. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was the final weekend for Sherwood Forest Fair. I think Scarborough goes one more weekend. Someone find out. Tennessee goes one more weekend. We go all the way through Memorial Day weekend. So we have 3 days of the fair left. Oh, thank you, Kevin, for making sure. There we go. And then, so we have next week, Memorial Day weekend. The week after that is going to be New Jersey Renaissance Fair for several of us. And I do want to let you know, I think next week there will not be a Haiku wrap-up for Memorial Day weekend because I think we're just going to let it slide unless I do a live show from the Tennessee Renaissance Fair because I don't think I'll be able to get out. So that might happen. I might just pop in from the Tennessee Fair. It might be a real quick thing. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, all the other shows are going on as normal. All right, so Gothic Horror Gaming. Now, last week we had Arthur Rowan on here, and he was a delight. He was so good. Live show. Oh, maybe I can get Louis to pop in on his phone as well. Oh my gosh, the signal out there at Tennessee Fair is like all Renaissance fairs. The signals are nothing, so probably may not happen. But I'll see if I can do it. If I can do it even for like 5 minutes, we'll see. We'll get there. I'll see if I can get Louis on board too. And we'll just shoot something from our backstages. And I think that'd be fun. Would you guys like to see that? Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see that. I think that'd be fun. I don't know, just see what happens. We might even play you a song. Speaking of songs, I just want to show off my new guitar. Oh my gosh, people. So I'm in Nashville, of course. They have a bajillion guitar shops, some way fancy. Did you know that some guitars are $37,000? And I got to touch one. I mean, woo! Anyway, far less expensive than that is this awesome left-handed. It's a Taylor. It's a GS Mini. But look at that. Look at that little bottom. Look at that thing. Right? Like, dang. Like, I've never seen that before. It's a Koa top. I've never seen that before in my entire life. Sounds so much better than my old guitar. Just, I don't know. I hope you can hear that. I've actually been learning two-bar party songs, so. It's been said about life. I know, right? I think I'm just going to end up just giving Rowan like a bunch of money. It should be like, Rowan, just want that song. It's like a tiger's rump. Listen to me old tiger rump guitar. One place I went, they didn't have any left-handed guitars. And I was like, what the cheese, people? Why do you hate lefties? The other place we go to, it had 4 of these. And this is a relatively new guitar, the GS Mini, the Taylor. So I mean, they're producing them nowadays. But they had 4 of these left-handed ones, and I was like, what? But none of them had this ripple wood effect. The other 3 were like this on the, like basically just like this part, and then just straight, So I picked this one up, and I was like, no one else touches this. No one touches this. Like, I didn't want some other random left-handed player to come in and be like, oh, that's the one I want, yoink, and it would be gone, and then I would have to kill someone. I don't want to do that. So I just kept it with me like the whole time. I'm looking at these other guitars, and I mean, again, this is not. There were some guitars that were like $3,000, and I was kind of tempted, but I'm just not that good of a guitar player, and I'm kind of like, this is a really great guitar, and it's not anywhere near $3,000. By the time I outgrow this one as a professional guitar player, I'll be 700 years old, so they'll probably have a new guitar. I don't know. Anyway, so some guitars are $30,000. Wait, hang on. Yes. Oh, I need to learn space shanties. That's true. Some guitars are $30,000, and I got to touch one, and that's why Paulo can't do haiku wrap up next week, because he's going to be in court. That may or may not be true. I cannot talk about that. So, let me see. Madam Ansa has competition with a guitar. If I'm gonna be rubbing a tiger butt, I would rather be rubbing Ansa's tiger butt. So no competition there. This is the greatest and best song in the world. Tribute. Anyway, that's my new guitar. That was this week as well. So I'm stoked. I'm stoked. And yes, the real Madam Ansa. I'd rather be. Is there a fake Madam Ansa? I just realized that. Wait. Anyway. So let's see. Gothic Horror Gaming. Well, once again, like I said, we had Rowan on here last week. He was fantastic. He was so much fun. He couldn't make it this week. So Gothic Horror, I hate to say, I haven't caught up with it. So we got a really great update on this. But here's my haiku for that. It goes like this. Gothic Horror Game. What can I say about it? It sounds really good. You're going to have to help me out with this Gothic Horror Game. What else happened on that Gothic Horror Game? Because I missed it. Tommy Zadoyko, our storyteller for Gothic Horror, is he is also at the fair right now. He is Fred Rogers, the pirate, with his good friend Ryan Gelotti, who is awesome guy. He's a fantastic performer. He is also a pirate, but also he used to work at Disney as a Jedi Knight. I have the coolest friends. Like, I like to think of them as friends. No, Ryan Gelotti. Yeah, he's fantastic. You have probably, if you've ever been to the Disney Jedi Academy thing, you probably actually met Ryan. And he's usually a good Jedi, and he's good times. He's great. And a real please stand up. There we go. I have a 21-sided die. Yes, one of my. All right. Congratulations. You're probably new to this. This is the Haiku wrap-up, where we talk about everything that happened in the past week on our gaming shows, all the things, and we just randomly talk about stuff. Let's see. So let's continue on. Hey, what happened Wednesday night? Well, we had a special. We had a special show. We had, but is it Demo Jake? Demo Jake, yes. Demo Jake. This is our, like I said, this is our wrap-up show of all the things that happened in the week. We just finished talking about the Tennessee Fair, and what a great time it was. If you were there, let us know. And yay, me. Let us know if you had a good time, and let us know if you saw everybody's show. If you saw the Pirates sword fighting show, as we just mentioned. In regards to fake Madam Ansa, there are 2 accounts for Ansa. I got you. Well, I'm glad that Demo Jake, that I was able to pronounce your name correctly. I of course, I just ramble a lot, so who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in the future? So that's our Thursday night. Wednesday night, we had a monthly special event. The AAA Patreon Saints were able to fulfill some of their mission. We're mashing up the timelines all together, and we have 3 different parties now that are going to meet up at the giant volcano, and there's going to be a crazy showdown. So I have a haiku for the Patreon Saints. They played Wednesday night. And now, once again, for those of you who don't know, Wednesday night is, the Patreon Saints game, our grand Patreon Saints. Those of you at the top tier of our Patreon who are supporting the show, once a month we have a game together. And now that we have 6 people on our top tier, we had to split them off into 2 parties. That's okay, because there's so many subplots to do that we just had to keep. It was great. It actually works out much better. One party went off to find the ancient power source that the gear chasers had exchanged for indentured servitude, and then accidentally left it on the island when Hexor blipped it out of the plane. So, yoink. It was impossible to get it back. So then they were in forever servitude. Yay. So Patreon Saints game Wednesday. AAA rocked it. They got the power source now. When will the lights go out? Let me try that again. It's funny because I'm looking at the camera and then I misjudged that. I'm going to say that again. AAA rocked it. They got the power source. When will the lights go out? Yes. So they have obtained the power source that the gear chasers were given for their servitude to the king. Now, also want to point out here, side note, that was a long time ago, probably a different king. However, we don't know. It might be the same king because nobody's really sure. Maybe it'll be a relative. We're not really sure. Sure looked like the king. Anywho's, it sure looked stunningly like that king. So, yes, when will the power go out? So all of these different adventurers are all coming together and doing different things, and they pulled the plug on the power source. Something is going to happen in the middle of our Tuesday night game because it's all going to come together, and the power is going to drop at some point. And you know what point that's going to be? The most inconvenient time for the players. You know it. It's just gonna be hilarious. So yes, they managed to get into the. We had a small raid. We had a raid of 3, which was just great because that was just enough for the extra guards. If you saw the game, they were trying to sneak in. They had a good plan. It started to work, then it started to fail, and then there was a raid, so it definitely failed because that one guy alerted 3 more guards. Then it was 5-on-1, but AAA prevailed. They got in, boom, and will it? So good job, Reverend Tommy. Will it be a soon-to-be ex-king? Cough, Thales, cough. Yeah. Listen, that guy's probably a 28th level. Who knows what? Odds of getting a kill shot on that guy, I'm never going to say no, but I'll say Atlanteans, maybe. I don't know. The other half of the Patreon Saints do play tomorrow night, so we're going to find out what happens to them. They're going over to the other city, and they're with the Leonin cat people, and they're going to try to find some more stuff. So things are happening everywhere. And then it's all going to come together in some giant mishmash explosion thing that I will actually need to talk to some of the AAA group about what they'd like to do. All right, so there's the AAA game. Moving backwards in time, we continue on to the actual game. Tuesday night. The actual game. These are all actual games, people. To our main game? I don't know what we call it. Anyway, to our regularly weekly game. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. No. Well, let's keep talking about the Wednesday night game because that was too hilarious. Yes. There were some epic little moments there of like I swear we need some like fan art of some of these things, these moments where the leaping over the going down, needing the aid and then having the other guy leap over them. Like there was like perfect, like these would be a great montage picture to just pop in there. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. Yes. So continuing adventures of the AAA, which in the AAA, for those of you who do not know, is the three adventures, Argrax, Aguilar, and Alcibiades. They are our three original Grand Patreon saints, and it just turned out that they made three characters that all had A's for their names, and so they just became the AAA. And then we had another person join, Plent, and he was AAA plus. But then we switched it around, got some more people, lost some people, got some more people back, and so bam. Screaming Dragon. Yes, it was a fun game. It was a fun game. We were moving. It was fun. It was great. I loved it. And we got, oh my gosh, crazy stuff. So yeah, now there's a mechanical octopus in the party. I don't know. This world's going crazy. So Tuesday night. What happened? Well, golly, you know what? That's where my haikus end. Because, hey, I've been busy this week. So what happened on that show? We had the adventurers go from Chefal, Mechapus. Let's do that. Mechapus. Bam, Mechapus. Yes. Yeah, I've put it away, but I do have the 3D printed Mechapus from just some guy from Tennessee. You guys rock. You guys are all so good. What happened? So the party went from Chefal, the land of the Minotaurs, where there aren't any living Minotaurs except for, well, the one living Minotaur, which would be Barnabas, and the undead Minotaur, which would be Thecla, who now is queen of the undead world. Actually, she's queen of the underworld. She's not actually queen of the undead or anything like that. So, I mean, she is lady of the undead. That's for show. But now she's queen of the dead. Anyway, I'm sure that'll work out fine. Not come back to haunt anyone later, I'm sure. Like that other thing that won't come back to haunt anyone later. Yeah. There's the Minotaurs on the boat. No, that's right. There are the other Minotaurs on the boat. Yeah, they're probably back at the camp. Now, actually, they're probably with the king's army moving towards the mountain. Just saying. So I do hope that if you're confused right now, I do hope you check up on our last episodes. I did just push a whole bunch of episodes onto the onto our YouTube, so you can check them out for free on YouTube. But they are still also on Twitch. So if you've got the time, you can check it out on Twitch. The ferryman is quite busy. That's right. Oh, here we go. Here's one. I am Mechapus, 8 tentacles of horror to ruin your plan. Nice. That's right. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's there to ruin my plan. Honestly, I love all the things that are happening all the time on our shows. So I just like a good juggling show, or a good like a Ren Fair juggling show. You stay loose, and you go with the flow. maybe it's a cool thing, maybe it's not. And if it's not, you just kind of let it go. But if it's a cool thing, you just keep riding that mechapus until the end. So yeah, stay loose. Have a plan, but don't worry if it doesn't work out exactly. So so yeah. So the party moved. I have to say, you people rock. The fight between the party and the Jaws priest and the squid shark, squid shark, that was brilliant, and I just love the way that you guys wrecked, like, denied them their abilities and then brought them in, and that was perfect. Honestly, that's exactly, it's like sometimes it happens the way I like imagine it would happen, is like, oh, one of these Patreon saints decides to make things interesting and gives them the rejected, and then someone's like, oh, we got to help them now the balance has shifted too far to one side, so they bring it back. So it was perfect. They were headed into some rocks underwater. The shark guy was after him. Whale squid shark brought it back. It was great. And then a haiku from the real Matamansa. While you mortals sleep, minotaurs plot to conquer. Dead or undead, same. Don't give away the plot. And from Blondie here, haiku, I can. Oh, 7 fingers can help me haiku my way through. Yep. So yeah, we'll get to that in a sec. Yeah. So basically what happened after that shark was that whale squid shark beats that priest of Jaws. Priest of Jaws beats back to the rest of the other priests of Jaws. They probably dispelled the squid shark, being high level priests of Jaws. So they can probably, they might have been able to handle it. I don't know. I'll think about it. There might have been some collateral damage, a boat or two, but I'm pretty sure the king is not effing around now, because like his whole colony got train wrecked. So he brought back, not only is the king is there himself with Gear Chaser Dad. So he knows stuff is up. He was like, you're missing somebody. It was great. Yes. So in the temple, Loon comes up with a great idea because they all are wearing these rings that the king gave them. They're not all wearing it. Loon and Echo are wearing the rings that the king gave them as a gift. They happen to have GPS, magic GPS, which GPS is magic anyway. Who am I kidding? GPS. Also, it has a radio transmitter and all that good stuff. And that's why the king got in touch with them through it. Now, Gear Chaser was able to turn off part of it, but not all of it. So just the radio sounds, just the voice. But Saloon had Barnabas chop off her fingers like a good half-orc would. Whew. So yeah. And then that was you got 2 fingers instead of 1, because you people made it happen. So now Loon's walking around 3-finger salute. That's great. Loved it. I loved every minute of the last episode. It was fantastic. Oh, here's another one, more or less talking about last week's. Thecla, Queen of Dead. The ferryman is busy. Dead can cross over. That's right. Yes, they're fixing it's like there was like a backlog of dead people. They're like, we can no longer get to our underworld because we're cut off from the river thing. Well, actually, what it was is that they could get there, but no one was taking them there because they were all dead. And so no one was burying them and all that jazz, which is pretty important in the whole Greek world thing. But because there was no water flowing across, there was an easy way, like the dead would just wander back around. They were just dead. They didn't know. They were just wandering back around. Oh, is this? Oh, look at this. And then they would just wander out. So there's dead spirit people all over the place, just wandering about aimlessly. Gotta get your dead in control, people. We gotta get your dead control. Let's see. Magic carpet ride. They don't breathe underwater. Forgets the bubble. I do love that Kitty sometimes forgets the abilities of her own character, who she loves so much. But I'm like, Kitty, you can do that. All right. Love you, Kitty. All right. So let's see. It's a shame Loon didn't lose that finger. But I got you. All right. Wait. I'm missing one. Here we go. Then enters Haxor. Right. Okay. So ready for ceremony. All right. Well, before we say this one. So yes, finger gets cut off, blood spurting everywhere. And then while the party's focused on all this stuff, Haxor just shows up with his old little cuppa. He picked up the chalice and was like, hey, that blood's really handy. Hello, I'm a demon. I know these things about so he comes in. Hexor. Exor? Ex-boyfriend? Export? I don't know. Read the haiku. Ready for ceremony. All items in place. Then enters Hexor. That's right. Ex-boyfriend comes back, but he's got some knowledge. And yeah, what happened to him? He's messed up now. Maybe he's not so messed up. Maybe he's got some protections now that he didn't have before being a fire demon, and now he's ready to rock. Maybe he's ready to... Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Like the DM has a plan. Whatever. All right. Let's see. Oh, she did. No, she lost these two. These are the ones she has. She lost her ring finger and her pinky. So. Talk about your bad layovers. Yep. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no control panel. What's going on? Everybody okay? I've got Twitch up. Oh, okay, I've got it. I'm gonna allow that. Boom. Here we go. Sorry. Yeah. Look at me doing all the things. Where is it? Here it is. Cut off my finger. I don't need them anyway. Now, have a sloth hand. That's right. Battle Sloth is gonna... I have plans for Battle Sloth, okay? I just want you to know, I'm like, sometimes I piece these things together so there's like perfect moments for everybody. And even Battle Sloth's gonna get a moment in the sun, in the lava sun. You better get it together because it's gonna be some serious lava monster action. Lava monster action. That's what we got. Tuesday night coming at you. Let's see. Oh, here we go from Blondie. Hexor loves Echo. Helps Echo get her new tail. Does she love him too? There's a mixed bag of emotions. So I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna have to ask her about that. Let's find out. Yes, Hexor, the ex-boyfriend, comes back in to the scene. He's got some knowledge about how to do the religious exercises because he's been around. He knows things, and yeah, maybe he's thinking he did. Maybe he just doesn't understand merfolk. I don't know. Maybe sometimes I just roll randomly on the what am I gonna do, and then I just for some NPCs because I don't always want to. Does anybody any other dungeon masters do this? Because you always like go, well, this is what I would do, but then you're like, well, I'm not that guy, and then you're like, well, okay, so maybe I'm just gonna randomly roll and say kind of like of the 5 options, I think 3 of these options are terrible, but maybe this person thinks they're good, so I'm gonna give them 4 options, and then I'm gonna roll, and then I'll be like, oh, that's not an option I would have chosen at all, but man, it sure does make an interesting story, and then you gotta have to like. You kind of back it up with some reasoning, like some more reasoning. And then you're like, well, okay, I guess if it's this. And then you're like, well, I didn't even think of that at all. So there you go. Maybe Hexor's just a dick. Maybe. And maybe he has even more alternative reasons. Yeah, like ulterior motives. So did anyone think Echo dating a demon would not be complex? I just didn't think it was going to work out well. I mean, especially Fire Demon, because I mean, seriously, fire and water. It is a steamy relationship. I'm not even that. We've already said that. Okay. All right. He is Iron Sloth. Takes 5 months to attack things. Loves you 3,000. Oh, man. Okay. We're going to have like there's going to be like a side quest of like everyone's side characters, side quest. Like Battle Sloth. It's gonna be like one of those Incredible Journey things where it's like Battle Sloth and Hexor and I don't know, and somebody else go on some incredible journey. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna give another going for that one. Yeah. Oh my God, you guys. You know what? I just love being surrounded by creative people. You guys are the best. You guys are totally awesome. You're rocking this show. You guys are making this show happen. Seriously. Right. So what then we ended with what exactly? Let's try to think. Party got to the tail. They got to and then they're headed on their way to the volcano to find out what's going on with that giant lava demon. Oh, it's going to be nasty. Anyone want to throw down a guess as to what like the stuff that was happening on top of the volcano? Because I was just throwing out these like, you're 100 miles away. You can kind of see something. By the way, if you can see a creature from 100 miles away, it's not tiny. Just want to put that out. It's a possible like blink, 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 blink. Yeah. So Fire Demon on, here we go. Fire Demon on mountain. More powerful than Hexor. Must destroy demon. Yeah. See, yeah. There's some stuff going on. Maybe some Fire Demon action that these, Hexor's been out of it, by the way, for 400 years. So he's literally been split in half for quite some time. So he's just figuring out what's going on. Now he's like, whoa, this guy got super powerful while I was gone. What the cheese people? And not cheese people, but the cheese, people. Although I'm going to write that down. There's going to be cheese people now. Cheese people. I'm going to write cheese people, and then later on, I'm going to look at this and go, cheese people? Cheese people. Anyway, so, cheese people. Hypatia's parents. Oh, my gosh. Hypatia's parents need to go on that quest. Yes. That would be fun. Sloth and Hypatia's parents. Oh, my gosh. Cheese people versus Banana Assassin. By the way, yes, we definitely have to have that Banana. I'm dying to find out who wins because that's going to change stuff in this world. Banana Assassin or Hammer. Somebody's going to get tossed into the ethereal realm, and it might be, it could even be Eirik. So, what is Earth's version of cheeseheads? Of cheeseheads? Oh, you mean like people from Wisconsin? what's Wisconsin? Let's see. Maybe it would be the source people, the people from the South, the sourcemen. Because why make things neutral? So cheeseheads. What's Kaiser? Kaiser's German for right. Hey, here's an interesting side fact. Y'all know where the term Yankee comes from? It's and it does have something to do with cheese. Because Käse is cheese in Dutch and German or thereabouts. And Johnny, so Johnny Cheese is what they called the Dutch people who lived in New York. So it was Jan Käse, and then it turns into Yankees. Those Johnny Cheeses, like limeys. So I guess they ate a lot of cheese in New York City. I don't know, which was once New Amsterdam. Why'd they change it? I can't say. People just like it better that way. Insert random tangent here. Yes. So yeah, but that's true fact as far as I know. And that's one of those things where you're like, well, as far as the other people said, but I don't know. I don't know if they're right. We need to stay on topic. All right. Well, let's see. We are almost. Oh, that's right. So we ended the game. Don't forget, we got back to the temple where Echo got to see her parents again. And there was Thekla. Say it in accent. Okay. You guys, you need to really stay on topic. I can't do a Romulus accent. I can't. Listen, Polo. See, the thing is that you're not really staying on top. You're just going off on these tangents. Listen, I don't know if I can handle all these tangents you're doing, because there's one thing that we all know here, and that is that I do magic. Thank you. That's Romulus. There you go. When did Romulus become Ringo? I don't know. I don't do those accents. Sorry. Just do Spinal Tap. I finally had somebody come up to me today. It was like, yeah, Spinal Tap. The dice. They go to 21. Yeah, you go to 21. They do. Well, oh, there's the Romulus accent. Okay, so listen, Polo, you're not doing it right. You're going off on these tangents. We're supposed to be speaking like about the things that are happening in the world. Okay, so like that's what's going to happen, but that you're not doing it right. And I just want you to remember that I do magic. There we go. Is that better? I hope you got that. Okay, good. Here we go. Romulus ain't here. It's always nap time for him. Fortune favors Paul. Right. Oh. Right. Let's see. What else? So we ended with, Echo got a little extra moment with her fam. She got her tail. Dad and mom are so proud of her. I hope you guys like that whole like moment where she's like looking at it, and it's like first it's Thekla, and it was like Thekla like dialing it in, like, hey, just wanted to, hey, I got some people here want to talk to you. So that was my little thing. And then they party tromped off to the volcano. Well, Monday night, for those of you who caught that show, and I know Reverend Tommy, I know that I can't remember who else was there on Monday, but I definitely remember Reverend Tommy was there. Monday night, we played a game with Mike Nistel of Nistel's Magic Aura fame. He actually is the his character is in the world of Greyhawk. So yes, he's one of the early Dungeons and Dragons guys, and so I met him in Austin. Apparently, lives out there, and so he got us up for a nice little game of some other fellow Renaissance Fair performers, and we are the side quest to his main adventure. So it was really cool. So we got to do some extra things. So we're like the side story, the subplot that's heading on to him, and the wrap up of that adventure is going to be on June 7th, which is Monday night in a couple of weeks. So we'll be doing that again. I will have a different backdrop because I will be somewhere else entirely on June 7th, which is the day after the New Jersey Renaissance Fair. So where will I be? I don't honestly know. So maybe I'll be back home. I hope, because then I don't have to bring all my stuff to New Jersey. Oh, that's right. We were talking about doing maybe something. We might do the banana fight there at New Jersey. Banana versus Hammer. Oh my God, we could do it live with everyone there. Oh my gosh. What craziness. What craziness is that? Nat 21 Con. I think we're going to do it. I think that's what's going to happen. TJ will be extremely busy there. So I hope that he can. We might have to do it like after hours on Saturday night. Like maybe that's the thing. Oh my gosh, we could watch it. You could be there live. Oh my God. Oh my God. Film it. It'll be awesome. Oh man, so many things to plan. Well, right. So let's see. We had most every regular stop. Yeah, like it was a bunch of us. But like I was like, and I absolutely want to thank everybody for being there on Monday night who was there to see it, because I'm pretty sure that like the Nat 21 crew was a good percentage of everyone who was there watching that show. So absolutely, thank you guys. You gave us some cred, and also I wasn't actually able to watch the comments because, of course, the way my setup was, but I knew you guys were out there, so thank you all for being there and supporting not just our shows and our channel, but other channels and other shows, because it just builds everything we got going on, and we hope to just continue to roll, do bigger and better stuff, and bring you better things. And just the more we just literally just pushing this money, any money that we get, honestly, we're just pushing it back in to make everything that we do better. So right now we're just honestly, we just got through a whole year and things are happening. We've got so many more new fans since we've been on the road, and some of us are touring, and being able to get the word out to the peoples. And so hopefully we'll be able to bring out even more things. And I'm dying to see what happens at Nat 21 Con. It's gonna be crazy. And Nat 21 Con, for those of you who if any of you haven't been paying attention, it's gonna be New Jersey Ren Fair, the second weekend of the New Jersey Ren Fair. So that's that first weekend of June. And we are going to be there. As many of us as we possibly can are going to be there. And I think we're going to have Banana Assassin Hammer fight. So that I hope you all remember that it happened. We'll have to, maybe we'll run a replay. We'll run some stuff on Twitch or something like that, and let everybody know what's going on. Because yes. Oh yeah. All right. Great. There is an after hours concert at 8. Well, I guess we're all going to have to go, I guess. I wonder if we can. Well, all right. We'll figure it out. I'll talk to TJ. We'll see what's going on. Yes. We'll figure out the New Jersey Ren Fair schedule. I'm sure that there will be a little bit of puppy crawl action on Saturday. And then, right. Oh, concerts at 7. Maybe we do it after. I don't know. We'll figure it all out, everybody. We'll figure it all out. But TJ's got to be able to be there, or not. I don't know. He should be there, but it's a Trace Treasure show. Well, we gotta go see the Trace Treasure show. yeah, let me see what we can do, everybody. I do hope that you all get in there and see it and show up there as well. Schedules are online. I'm doing shows at that amphitheater there in the New Jersey Fair. And of course, your good buddy and mine, Shakespeare, will be there. So we're basically we're just gonna rebrand it the Nat 21 stage. So so there you go. Welcome to the Nat 21 stage. It's the biggest and best stage there. I'll have all my banners up right there. So bam, we'll do it up. All right, so that's right. Nat 21 will have their own events track. It'll mostly be hanging out at pubs, but it'll still be there. And it is Thekla's Undeath Day. That's right. June 5th. That's right. So we're gonna roll. It's gonna be grand. All right, my friends. Well, you've spent another perfectly good hour with me, and I do hope that you've caught up on all of your Nat 21-ness. What we're doing. This is Sunday. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern time, will be the other half of our Grand Patreon Saints. They've got their own little mission, and so that's going to run 6 p.m. to 9 Eastern time. So that's going to be, of course, that's 5 to 8 Central time, which is where I am, or in Texas. And so that's Monday night, and then the culmination of all these things smashing together on Mount Etna. That is going to be our Tuesday night finale of the campaign. We're going to start another campaign the week after. We'll be a half-season campaign, 4 weeks. And then we have some special things planned for July. We are going to continue doing shows every week. Also, Gothic Horror Gaming is going to be continuing as well. So let me just start over. Monday night, we have the Patreon Saints game. We have Glamour Hobo Bedtime Tales later that night. Then we have Tuesday night, 8 p.m. is our big game. It's going to be the finale. Big giant lava monster to fight. What could possibly go wrong? This episode might go long, just FYI. Wednesday will be Creating with the Crew, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then we got Wednesday night is going to be Tarot with Madame Ansa, the real Madame Ansa, and Thekla. And then we have Thursday Sonnets with Shakespeare early in the morning, for those of you who do that thing. And then Thursday night, we have Gothic Horror Gaming. And then it's the last weekend of the Tennessee Renaissance Festival. And I believe that also then we'll have, crafting on Wednesday. That's Crafting with the Crew, Wednesday at 12:30. And let's see, we got the Tennessee Renaissance Festival, which will run Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So Sunday night, unless somebody else wants to pick up Haiku Wrap-Up, I will not be here. I'll still be in the midst of the weekend. However, Weird Scouts will be happening. That's our Sunday side quest. So you can still catch up something on Sunday. All right, my friends, have a great week. It has been the gods have blessed me to be at Tennessee. It's been such a great time. And thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking around. It's always, as always. Oh, one last thing. We have a brand new Patreon. I wrote her name down. I did, like a good person. We have a brand new Patreon. Nicole Caldwell. My friends, give a huzzah, Nat 21 huzzah, to our newest Patreon, Nicole Caldwell. Huzzah! And thank you for being a Patreon. All right, my friends. Thanks a lot. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the show in any way you can. And we will see you all again. It's Nat 21 Adventures. When a natural 20 just won't do, you need a Nat 21. This has been the Haiku Wrap-Up, with or without Romulus.
At each close of show, to see Romulus we go. Haiku synopsis. In 575, hear our wizard summarize these strange times